I've been searching for that righteous one. It's been a blurry vision, but looking at you seem to clear up. I never thought you'd be the one. My nightlight, no, more like my morning sun. You always said I was your knight in shining armor. Well, baby, my armor needs some shine to it. My armor needs some shine to it.
Hey goddesses, welcome back to my channel. Today's video is going to be part 1 of my lace frontal series. Yay! Whoop, whoop. Alright, let's get into it. So let's start with the packaging. The hair came in that pink drawstring bag, and we're going to be unboxing, tinting the knots, and toning our bundles. I'm working with Tinashe hair today, and this is hair that I purchased myself. What I purchased was the 613 straight bundles in the inches 14, 16, and 18. And I also purchased a 12-inch frontal. So getting straight into it, as you can see, the hair came in the standard plastic sleeves. So we're gonna open that up and just see what the hair looks like. Initial opinion, running my hands through the hair is very soft. It moves. The ends aren't thin, which I definitely can appreciate that. So I did like that about the bundles. So we're gonna move on to the frontal and see, because a lot of the times the frontal and the bundles do have different quality. Straight out of the packaging, I'm gonna run my hands through it. That lace did have a tint to it. I want to say it's medium, like a medium brown. It's definitely not transparent, and the ends are a lot thinner than I would like them to be, but we're gonna make it work. I'm showing you what the hairline looks like. It's pre-plucked. It is actually pretty thin. I didn't do a lot of plucking to it, but I did make it look a little more natural when customizing. And this clip is just me showing you guys the white knots against my melanated skin. And that's the reason why we're gonna be tinting the knots, just to give it a more scalp-like look. Okay, so here you see me laying down saran wrap. This is what I'm gonna use for my workstation while I'm tinting the knots. You can use saran wrap or you can use foil paper, whatever suits you. I actually use saran wrap because I'll show you why in a little bit why I did that. So here the mixture that I'm using is actually 2 Wella Charm Color Tango mixtures. It's an even dye with a 20 volume developer. I'm gonna put the colors at the bottom, and you want a thick mixture, just like when you're bleaching knots. You want the mixture to be thick, unless you're trying to, color the roots. I didn't want my roots colored. I just wanted to tint the knots. So I did a thick mixture, and I'm not being heavy-handed at all. I'm lightly pressing the mixture onto the lace. And I think it took me about 2 to 3 minutes. I was moving really fast because I didn't want the color to stay on the lace that long. I am of a lighter complexion, and the longer you let it sit on there, the browner it does become. So if you are of a darker complexion than me, then you can definitely leave it on there a little longer, and that just makes sure that everything blends well and it's more scalp-like. So like I said, I just moved really quickly, making sure it was over the whole lace. All of the knots were getting colored, and I'm gonna flip it over and just let it process. I think I got a little bit of the color on the strings, and like I said, I wasn't trying to color my roots or anything. So I'm gonna set a timer. I think I set it for 3 minutes. Yeah, because I didn't want it on there too long. So our 3 minutes are almost up. And this is what it's looking like so far. This is why I did the saran wrap, because I wanted to be able to see how the lace was coloring underneath. And I don't know if you guys can tell that it does look browner than it did originally. So our 3 minutes are up. I'm gonna go ahead and wash the color out. I'm gonna show you guys what it looks like off the saran wrap too. Like I said, I just wanted to tint my knots a little bit, just to make the lace a little browner for my scalp. We're gonna wash that out. I didn't use a cold or hot water. I don't even remember how I washed it. I just washed it out, made sure all of the color was off, and we'll see what the end result is once I'm finished washing that. I don't believe I used any type of shampoo or conditioner. I just took it off because I knew that I was about to start toning the bundles, so I don't think that was entirely necessary for me to use any type of shampoo or conditioner or anything to clean that lace off. Just make sure you get it all off. Alright, and that is our finished look. I'm gonna show you guys what the knots actually look like now. Try to get as close as I can, but you can already see that it's blending more with my skin. You actually can't even see the white knots anymore, so that is a complete game changer when you are working with 613 hair and you are a brown skin girl. Make sure you tint your knots. You do not want to see those white knots. It does not look natural. Okay, you guys, I lost the footage of me actually starting to tone my frontal. So this is after I put the Ion purple shampoo in some hot water. I dipped the frontal in about 3 times and then I let it sit for 5 minutes. So this is me just pulling it out, checking to see you know, what the color looks like. If I actually did want it to be ashy, but I think because I used the Ion purple shampoo instead of the Shimmer Lights, it took a long time for the yellow to actually come out of it. So I think that's something that I'll do next time, is just go back to the purple Shimmer Lights, because that actually does make it ashier. So this is going to be a bundle, and I didn't record separately each bundle that I did. I just want to show you guys actual footage of me dipping it from a dry state. So this is one of the bundles. The purple shampoo is in the water. I take it and I kind of agitate it, you know, just to make sure that the color is picking up. Dip it about 3-4 times. Make sure you run your hands through it so you get an even mixture. And I did this with each bundle. I did this with the frontal. I dipped it in there, I agitated it in the water, ran my hands through it, and then I left each for 5 minutes. And I did time it because I wanted it, you know, all of the bundles to look uniform instead of, you know, everything is a science. So when I dip it out, I just washed it out. And like I said, it didn't come out as ashy as I wanted it to, but it also took away a lot of that yellow, and that is what you go for when you're toning your bundles. You want to take that yellowness out. You just use the purple shampoo and keep rolling with it. All right, you guys, that is the end of part 1, which means you are one step closer to looking like the goddess that you are. Don't forget, part 2 is wig construction. So if you don't want to miss that, turn on your notification bells. And if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. I will see you guys in the next video. Bye!